Diaspora is a cultural program here at Lincoln High School that gives young people the opportunity to speak their truth, to speak to the importance of diversity, to showcase the beauty that comes with a diverse population.
It's paying tribute to those who've come before us, acknowledging the greatness of the culture.
It's also an opportunity to showcase talents and for people to see how our culture impacts what we enjoy in life and our creativity.
It was the class of 2011 and 2012, and they were taking Dr. Thomas's AA voice class at the time. And one of the questions that they had was, how come we don't have a Black History Month program here? We were very intentional about naming the show Diaspora because we wanted to not only focus on history, but also just staying true to the culture and what that looks like currently.
So I never knew that my skin was too black.
September, we had the interest meeting, and then we went through the audition process, seeing everyone for the first time, talking with them, hearing what their vision is, what do they want to do, and how they want to be on stage. And then January is what really went by like in a flash. But yeah, I'm going into dress rehearsals and finally seeing it on stage, and of course, the show.
And with that, we welcome to Lincoln High School's Diaspora.
Voices of an ever-changing America.
This show means a lot to me because it's an opportunity to showcase a part of myself that I don't really show off often, you know what I mean? Like when you see me, oh, that's the tall kid, nobody would really think like I write poetry, so it's really cool to be able to like showcase something I'm doing on the side that means a lot to me. Really keep my vision. They say black don't crack. Yeah, they're right. It glistens.
Music has a big place in my heart, in my family, in my culture. I've been playing for saxophone for 3 years now. It means a lot to be able to play out in front of my peers, in front of my family.
I'm able to reflect, that's what show my personal stories of growing up, going to church every single week, hearing gospel songs countless a number of times, and now I get to play a gospel song for everybody else.
And I never
Everyone's just doing their own thing and they're all super good at it. So it's just really cool being able to celebrate that and like take a weekend out of our life just to like actually like showcase that. I think that was awesome.
Everyone's story is worth telling, everyone, because we have similar experiences, but no one has the same experience. And there is value in sharing your viewpoints or how you see the world creatively.
We obviously have like a family culture. Everybody's supporting everybody. When we're done with practice, you know, Dr. Thomas is just sitting there cheering us on. Everybody else who has a performance sitting there cheering us on. We're cheering other people on. I mean, it's just fun. Everybody's excited. We're just all energized.
It's our origin story. When you think of diaspora, it's the spreading of Black culture throughout the globe. Many people think it's because of the transatlantic slave trade, but the truth is Black people are the original people of this world. And our placement has been always around this world. We have civilized all lands, and therefore, to me, it really represents the power that we possess and the longevity that we have as a people.
You know I love you. I love everything about you. When you're tight-knit girls, feel deep brown nipples that crisp and when you smile.
For me, what's really represented in the show is unity and love, and just really combining all our cultures together. There are a lot of times when I feel like in the world and like in media that we try to like separate like, oh, I'm this type of person or I'm this type of, but in diaspora it really just all comes together.
It's really important, I think, to reemphasize that young people are given the freedom to be their authentic selves, and it's important that they know that that is valued.
We get to see Black joy showcased on stage, but we still took the time to talk about the struggles of being Black, the struggles of being an African American in this country, in this world.
If you're brown, stick around. But if you're Black, get back, get back, get back.
Yeah, I grew up here in this town. I moved here at the age of 3. When I first moved here, it was not a space that celebrated diversity. In fact, we were one of the first Black families that came in, and we were honestly met with a lot of racism. I remember riding my bike, it wasn't uncommon to have maybe a slur yelled out the window, or if I was, sitting at my desk, there was times where slurs would be written on my desk. And so to be able to have a full circle moment where you start out young and in a space and you envision what life might look like in a few years, or you envision how maybe one day things will change, and then you get to live that out and see it on the other side of things is amazing.
We reach for the stars. Our Black excellence shines brighter than ever. Our impact shapes the world beyond measure. And in every endeavor,
If we're being honest, Gahanna is a predominantly white community. And so some of them do not know what Black culture is. When they come to high school, sometimes we are the first Black kids or kids of color that they meet.
We cannot shut down Black people at all. Diaspora is our way to express the voice of the young Black culture that is here at Gahanna Lincoln.
Without faith, I never would have made it.
We've come up with these ideas, we've come up with these talents, and then we've been guided to be able to perform.
Spend hours with each other practicing and whatnot, and now we get to see the show actually come together, and it's great. We're hyping each other up backstage. You can hear us screaming each other's name. I know even if I stumble, I know my friend is still going to be on the side like, hey, Lamine, you did great, and I'm going to do the same for them. So it's just a great experience overall.
I hope it inspires people to come perform as well the next year. We saw many amazing acts the year before, and it inspired us to come play out. So hopefully we can continue the cycle, and others will want to come join. Others will want to perform, try something new.
The thing about culture is that when you are able to unapologetically be yourself, it allows you to show up in a space and be your best. Again, going back to our original creation of being the voices of an ever-changing America, it was intentional from the beginning when we started this program that we always create the space for new ideas and new thoughts.
I hope that this production continues to manifest itself and grow, and the fact that there is always an important space, or there's always space for young people to speak their truth.
Love, peace, and soul.
And as long as young people are adamant about creating and making sure their stories are heard, then programs like Diaspora will continue to thrive as they move forward, or as we move forward into the new millennium.